am super excited that you are here. If you are ready to step into your main character era, then this is the live for you. Because let's just face it, main characters do not roll out of bed and just wish or hope for success or confidence or becoming a people magnet. It's something that we cultivate. So if that sounds like something that you're interested, grab a pen and tag a friend and let's dive into it. And if you've been hanging with me for a long time, you know when I say grab a pen, it's about to go down. Okay. So we'll start out with number one, which is to develop a bomb morning routine. And I say this really frequently because I mean it. We get to set the tone for our mornings. So if you're one of those people who gets up out of the bed and you immediately start scrolling your socials to see what happened while you were sleeping, you're already behind because that's not the way that this works. Like when you wake up in the morning, I want you to take some intentional time to nourish you, to pour into you. Check in with your body. Does anything hurt? How does this feel? How did you sleep? Are there adjustments that you need to make? Like you get to take care of you. I can hear you already heavy sighing, like she says that, but I've got kids. If that means waking up 30 minutes before everybody else, then so be it. Do what needs to be done to make sure you're on your square. So personally, I like to do like Pilates or some sort of stretch routine or workout. I like to do a gratitude journal. I like to like keep the lighting low, maybe light a candle, do some sort of activation or meditation. But I want you to consider what makes you feel powerful, what makes you like get in the right mindset, what makes sure that you feel like you can handle anything. So that might be reading, that might be working out, that might be prayer, that might be getting a shower first thing in the morning before you get your day, like whatever it is, own it and do it consistently. Okay. Cool. Number two, I mentioned briefly in the first, is that I want you to start gratitude journaling and documenting your daily wins. So I know we like to have this idea that when I have more, I'm going to be more grateful, I'm going to be happier, but where your focus goes is where your energy flows. Okay. So when you are in a state of lack, when you're focused on what you don't have, it's very easy to feel like you don't have anything. But when you start documenting every single day things that you're grateful for, things that you did really, really well, or things that went well, you're going to start recognizing more of that, more things that you have, more things that you're enjoying. And I recognize that sometimes the only good thing about the day is that you survived, and you can write that down. Trust me. So my practice is I do three things in the morning that I'm grateful for, and three things in the evening that are things that or wins. All right. You do not have to write this down, but I do suggest that you document it. I like to keep an audio journal, and I have a visual journal, like a video journal, where I'm kind of talking to myself. And I do this, which I know seems weird, but I'm also into mirror work. I do this so that I can truly like hear the inflection and tone and how excited I was about the day. And when I have a bad day, I'm reminded that no, actually, Kayla, you've accomplished all of this over the course of the last month. You are that girl. You have had some wins, because we get so hard on ourselves when things don't go well. So commit at least for the rest of the week to writing down some things you're grateful for and writing down some wins every single day. Got it? Cool. All right. When you think of main characters, when you think Olivia Pope, when you think of Mary Jane, when you think of the Plastics, for those of you who are also from the Mean Girls era, they have a aura, like they have a signature like look, and it's not necessarily the same clothes every single day, but they have a look about them that you know that that's them. We get to develop that in our own lives. I'm not suggesting that you have to go out and get a whole new wardrobe, but you need to have two or three outfits that make you feel like you are unstoppable. Like whatever color that shirt is or whatever that outfit is, where people are like, "Ooh, girl, your eyes look so blue today." Or, "Yes, curves." Like, I want you to get more of that. Why? Because it helps you to feel like you are playing the part, right? I say very frequently that we're not pretending to be anyone, we're embodying the version of ourselves that we desire to be. So, your clothing plays a role in that. How many of y'all, like guilty down below, if your kids are like dressed to the nines and you're walking around looking like an extra from a zombies movie? No more. And while you're at it, grab a signature scent. There is nothing like walking into a room and people being like, Somebody smells so good. Oh, that's me. Yeah, definitely. So, signature scent, signature style. That is going to up your ante. And it, like, in no time, suddenly you feel great. Because when you look good, you feel good, right? Cool. All right. Number 4 is move with main character posture and presence. Like right now, what are you doing? Are you hunched over? Like when you walk into a room, do you have your head down, walking fast? Like, please don't look at me. You're looking at your phone, like just trying to like notice a chair in the corner of the room where nobody is sitting and maybe nobody will ask you any questions. That is not main character. That is wallflower. That is blending in. I want you to start walking into rooms like you have a reason to be there. I tell my clients all the time, you better walk in there like God sent you, baby. Like, why are you here? Head up, chest up. And if you're in bed and you're watching this, because I know it is like wild early, like, did you put your bonnet on last night, sis? Did you take off your makeup? Like, do you think Lori Harvey is going to sleep in her makeup? She's not. So we get to make main character moves and we get to show up with a main character posture and presence. I want you to practice that. And if you're one of those people who has traditionally been really shy, the best place to do this is in the grocery store. Go to a Publix, go to a Kroger, because they're basically all the same, that you don't normally go to. And I want you to walk around pushing that buggy like you own the store. I want you to practice holding your back up, holding your head up, walking into the rooms, smiling politely. Hello, my name is Kayla. I'm looking for this or that. Walk in confidently and people will treat you as such, okay? Cool. And number 5 is speak your life into existence. Main characters aren't just walking around dreaming, they're declaring and they're taking action. So I want you to start committing to things out loud. Like, I'm eating better this week, or I'm committing to drinking more water this week. I'm going to eat twice as many vegetables as I typically eat. Start claiming the things that you want. A really good example of this was this challenge right here. My coach and I talked about it very briefly, and I said, I have to change my cover and I have to announce it to my audience. Otherwise, I'm going to back out, because it was a great idea, but I had to start speaking it into existence. So I am going back to school this year. I'm researching some schools I'm going to go to. I am applying for a new job this year. I am writing a book this year. And then start taking the actions, main character moves. So don't just think about it, talk about it. And don't just talk about it, be about it. And you don't have to take big, huge steps every single day, but I do want you to commit to making small declarations and small actions every day towards your goals. And if you do this, I promise you, you will start showing up like the main character you were always meant to be. Okay, y'all, drop down in the comments which one of these you're going to be adopting throughout the week, throughout the month. Tell me if you need support, say coach. And if you stay tuned, I promise you guys, at the end of the month, we are doing the main character energy boot camp. We're going to solidify all of the things that we're learning over the course of the month, and it is going to be fire. I know I've done the boot camp twice before, but this year it's going to be different because I am different, and so much stuff. Y'all want all the smoke. I know you do, and I'm bringing it, okay? I love you guys so very much. If this resonated, tag a friend, follow if you're not already following, and I will pour back into you later this week. I love y'all. Have an excellent Wednesday on purpose, and we'll talk soon. Bye.